Hello, what's up guys, it's Azzy and you're watching Azzy Movies Talk. I came again with one more Avengers Endgame leaks and it looks like the most real one. Monster Avengers Endgame leak shows 5 minutes of key scenes spoiling many of Marvel's best kept secrets. We have been talking about Avengers Endgame plot leaks for months now, as several people out there kept claiming this are either portion of the upcoming Avengers Endgame or the entire thing. While some of these leaks shared some common elements, now two leaks were perfectly similar, making it extremely difficult attempt to verify any of them. But finally, it happened. The Monster Endgame leak we never really expected to see, given how fantastic Marvel and Disney are about avoiding MCU spoiler, is here. Or just forget to give the spoiler warning. So there could be a huge spoilers in the video if it ends up as true. So want to avoid spoilers, then click off the video. But I literally think that the true Marvel fans don't bother about spoilers. Before we begin, I will tell you that I won't post various of the video clip or links to it anywhere in the video, nor will I share any images from it. So if you know your way around the internet, you have a bunch of sources at your disposal to find the leak and watch it in full. I will tell you the leak contains various scenes that were not shown in any of trailers, TV spots, or any other official clip that Marvel shared with the world. The scene was shown in a country where Arabic subtitles were needed and recorded on a phone in portrait mode. However, the leaks just confirm several elements of the film's plot, including details that were mentioned by some of people who claim they saw parts of Endgame in the recent past. Let's go through them one by one. But before that, I just want to remind you that I'm giving 5 Avengers Endgame IMAX stickers. So what you have to do is to subscribe my channel and like the video and comment down below with your thoughts and your favorite superhero. Let's begin the first one, time travel. So time travel. Yes, the Avengers will revisit the past with the help of the quantum realm. And yes, they will go to the 2012 Battle of New York from the original movie. They are looking to get the stones and undo the snap. Tony Stark and Bruce Banner are involved in developing the tech. We will get to good old Bruce in a minute. Professor Hulk. Second one is Professor Hulk. Bruce Banner isn't anywhere in the scene that just leaked. Well, he is, but he is the smart version of Hulk. Funny Hulk, Hulk with the glasses, Hulk wearing clothes, Hulk wearing the new armor, dumb Hulk, Hulk with a gauntlet, Professor Hulk, etc. etc. Stark's Infinity Gauntlet. It looks just like the one that leaked a few days ago. It's meant to be worn on the right hand, and it's Hulk that tries to use it once it has all the stones on it. The scene doesn't show it, but it shows looks like he's going to lose an arm over it. Captain America and Mjolnir. I get goosebumps as I'm telling you because it's finally confirmed. Captain America is worthy. Oh my god, Captain America is worthy. Just as many people thought he's going to wield the Mjolnir and kick Thanos as in the process, just as his iconic shield gets partially destroyed. There's no scene showing him dying, as some leaks said. He's just awesome. The way Mjolnir flies back into his arms are just incredibly amazing. And just you wait until you see Cap fighting the past version of himself. Can you believe it? He's going to fight himself. That's just epic. And wait for the scene where he hears in his earpieces Falcon's voice, just as Okoye, T'Challa and Shuri appears from a portal that's probably created by Doctor Strange. Captain America assembling Avengers. The massive fight at the end of Endgame, or a version of it, is also shown. Nearly all the heroes are there, including the ones that were turned to ashes after the snap. That's when Cap says the word and you get goosebumps again. The Avengers assembles. He utters as they charge Thanos and his armies. We have got Asgardians, Wakandans and Valkyrie fight on the Avengers side, and every Duster hero is there for the fight. Thanos meanwhile has his own army and he rocks the sword that we have seen so far in trailers and his full golden armor. Fat Thor. Oh my god, Fat Thor. We will have a hard time watching this, but Fator is here, further highlighting the passage of time and the massive psychological hit he took. His fat, he's got long hair and he's living life with meek and calm. When some of the Avengers visit him, Rocket included, but he's definitely ready to do battle, and he still wields the Stormbreaker in the final battle. It's unclear whether he dies, but he's absolutely there for the fight. We get to see him wearing Stark's white armor as well. Hilariously, Tony calls him Big Lebowski at one point. Many of the people who have seen the clip have criticized Marvel for his choice for Thor, but I think it's absolutely brilliant as a character evolution. After witnessing the death of his father, sister, and brother in a short amount of time, and after failing to stop Thanos before he snapped his fingers, it's no surprise that Thor has let himself go. Tony Stark is everywhere. He's everywhere. He's working on the tech needed to go back in time. He's wearing the fight suits. He goes back in 2012 with Ant-Man, Captain America, and Professor Hulk. He's there to watch Hulk trying the electronic gauntlet. He mocks Thor. He calls Rocket wretched. He's fighting Thanos. He hugs Peter Parker when Spider-Man returns to action in what will be heartbreaking scene for fans and a clever callback to previous hugs between them. The scene don't tell us whether he lives or dies, but it doesn't really matter at that point. Captain Marvel's new hairstyle. Whatever happens early in the first act of Endgame, it's safe to say that Carol Danvers will disappear from the picture for a while. She does appear in the final battle scene where she will be taking down spaceships just like Captain Marvel, but she's rocking a new hairstyle. She has really short hair. She gets to meet Peter Parker and she is going to take the Stark gauntlet off his hands. It sure looks like this is the first time these two meet. Spider-Man crying. When Peter introduces himself to Carol, who wants the Stark gauntlet from him, he appears to be crying. But this is just speculation. After hearing his voice, the quality of the video doesn't exactly allow us to see whether he is crying. He may just as well be tired from all fighting, but this is the closest that we got to major death in these 4 minutes and 30 seconds of footage. Final battle seems to take place in Wakanda. You can see the skyscrapers behind the joint Avengers armies. Meanwhile, Thanos outriders carrying ships are on the other side of the battlefield, similar to what happened in Infinity War. Of course, there's nothing to confirm the actual location of the battle. Also, the fight where Cap fighting Thanos alongside Iron Man and Thor seems to take place earlier in the film. If you do chase the clip on YouTube, I'm sure you will watch it a bunch of time trying to discover other endgame secrets, but it will not ruin the entire movie for you. These are just 5 minutes of far more than 3 hours of Avengers 4 action. What is definitely interesting about this leak is that it doesn't really give away the ending. We don't get to see any hero that's its place, just like an extended video clip meant to tease the film. Wonder would Marvel actually risk leaking this kind of footage on purpose with 10 days to go until the premiere? Maybe they would. So that's it for today's video. I hope that you like the video, and don't forget to that I'm giving 5 Avengers anime IMAX stickers. What you have to do is to subscribe the channel and like the video and comment down below with your thoughts and your favorite superhero. That's it.